Stay there. Alright, people, I'm on verdict watch. What that means is I'm watching my TV waiting for a verdict to be announced. Now, let me go through this whole trial real quick. George Zimmerman was told not to follow. He was told not to follow the thug, and the reason I'm called Trayvon Martin the thug is I'm not looking at the Trayvon Martin that had the Skittles, the iced tea. Somehow in America, Skittles and iced tea means that you're an innocent person. I'm looking at the Facebook pictures of the gang banging, the weed, the guns, all that. So I'm going to announce him as a thug now, okay? That's what I'm doing. But he was told not to follow him, and he did. So therefore, George Zimmerman could have prevented this whole scenario, but no. We all know George Zimmerman's a wannabe cop. One of them little bitches that thinks they're a cop, but they ain't a cop. How the fuck is he licensed to carry a gun is beyond me. And he went and followed him. Consequently, a fight ensued and he got his ass beat by a 17-year-old, 145-pound, 17-year-old kid. He pulled a gun out like a bitch. Because instead of, he's getting his ass beat, instead of taking a beating like a man, he pulled a gun out and guess what? He's going to jail now for it. Now a lot of people are saying, well, by law he can't. Well, that may be true. However, he shouldn't have followed him. The police, the 911 operator, don't follow him. The whole situation could have been averted. But he did. He chose to think he was a cop, and guess what? Now he's going to fucking jail for the rest of his fucking life. And I can't wait to see the look on that fucking slob's face when they announce you're remaining in custody, you can't go nowhere, and you're going right to fucking jail. Like I said, let me ask you something. How the fuck do Skittles and iced tea make you such an innocent person? Oh, Trayvon couldn't have been up to no trouble. He had Skittles and iced tea. I mean, he's a good old wholesome kid. Yet they don't show you pictures of the Facebook when he had the guns, the gang signs and all that? Get the fuck out of here. The media portrays him how you want to be portrayed, but we don't see the whole picture until all the evidence shows up in the pictures. Now, I'm not saying that he deserved to die. What I'm saying is Skittles and iced tea do not make you this perfect person. Okay, if that's the case, well, goddamn, I'm sure O.J. Simpson had Skittles and iced tea in his hand before, but yet he went out and murdered 2 people, allegedly. The bottom line, George Zimmerman, you could have averted this whole problem. You were told to sit in your fucking car and eat your Cheetos, whatever the fuck you were eating that night, but you didn't. You chose to go out, think you were a cop, and when a fight ensued, you were on the ground. You were 175 pounds, say. You got beat down by a twig, a fucking twig, and you had to pull out your gun. And then here's the funny thing, I heard the voice of him screaming. Oh my God, it's embarrassing. A grown man screaming, getting attacked by a young kid who, like I said, if Zimmerman don't follow him, the fight don't ensue. And guess what? Zimmerman, you ain't got to worry about this. You're home. But no, you did. So guess what? You go to jail now, and you'll probably end up by committing suicide in jail because you're not mentally tough enough to do it. And so be it. We have 1 dead juvenile and 1 fucking sloppy slob right now going to jail. You did this to your fucking self. You should have listened to the 911 operator, but you didn't. So be it. You're going to jail. And I can't wait till they announce that verdict. Honestly, it's a no-lose situation. I don't care if he's found innocent or guilty, but I would love to see him guilty, to be honest with you. Because I want to see his face. Because you know they're going to handcuff his ass. They're going to remand him into custody. Because you damn well know if you don't remand his ass into custody, he's going to do everything in his power to get the fuck out. He don't want to be sitting in jail. But when he's faced with going to jail now, remanded into custody, you're going to see that fat slob break down and cry like a little baby. Like a baby. Anyway, that's the video for today. I'm waiting. I'm on jury watch right now. It's a shame. Saturday, I got to be on fucking jury watch.